Shawnie, Shawnie, Shawnie,
Bruh.
Shawnie, the Tsunami. What's up, YouTube? This is Shawnie, the Tsunami, coming at you with another video. Okay, so this is a quick sit down video, and basically today's video is about how to dress different than everybody in high school, college, wherever, work, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight, just right into the freaking video. So first off, I gotta say this. You don't always have to have the most expensive things to be different than everybody. In fact, the thing is, like, Supreme is cool. It's cool you can get Supreme because it's expensive. It's cool if you get Off-White, all that type of stuff. All these, like, high-end, expensive stuff. It's cool. But at the end of the day, it might be expensive, but that is the thing that most people nowadays are going for. Of course, one day I want to have a piece of Supreme. Of course, one day I want to have Off-White something. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, don't waste your money on that. And I'm gonna make another video about like how to afford things, expensive things. That's for another video. But basically right now what I'm saying is you don't have to buy expensive things to be different than everybody. You see everybody wearing these Supreme pieces. It's just not different. It's not different if you buy Supreme or Off-White. It's just not. You might think it is, it's not. So on the same topic of buying stuff right now, when you go to buy something, think about, does anybody in your school have this? Does anybody at your job have this? Whatever. Think about, does anybody in my freaking life have this? If they don't, and you really like it, don't just buy it. I'm not saying just go out and buy this piece because nobody has it and it's just super ugly. Like, oh, it's ugly, but nobody has it. No, don't do that. Buy things that you know that you will set freaking, you will be a freaking leader and like be different than everybody. Make sure it's cool though, because then everybody wants to start following you. Now that might be irritating, but that's a good thing because that's saying that you are a leader. In high school, I was the type of person to start trends. I really was. I was the type of person to buy shoes that nobody else have, and then everybody's like, oh, I need to get that. There was a couple people that I did get influence with, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. Yes, I'm not saying that it's bad to copy somebody, okay? In theory, it kind of is because it's saying that you're a follower and not a leader. But I'm not saying that you don't get inspired by some shoes that you see that you like, or some clothes that you see that you like, you know what I mean? But what my advice for that is, if you really like something that somebody else has on, try to make it different than everybody else. Say if you see some shoes that you like and you're about to buy it, right? It's like, okay, I need those. Try something different by switching up the laces, or maybe try a different colorway that still looks nice on the freaking shoe. Try something different. If somebody has some black jeans and you like the type of jeans that they have, I don't know, try some light wash jeans. Try something different. And like with my utility, I can't speak. And then I have a voice crack. Oh my gosh. So with like my vest that I just bought, my utility vest. I'm sorry, I can't say that word for some reason. I suck at speaking. So I bought a vest recently. Skip the other word. I bought a vest. Every time I see somebody have it in black, to make it different, I chose to buy the tan version, the brown version of that vest. Yes, I freaking love the heck out of the black one, but it's still good, and it's still fresh and new, and it still looks nice, but it's just a different colorway than everybody else. I haven't once saw somebody with that type of that color. I haven't. That's just me. But that's all I really have to say about when you're thinking of buying something. Always think about how you can just be different, and just think about if anybody has this, and if you do like something that somebody has, to try to buy something different. And lastly, that it's not always different to buy expensive stuff, Supreme, Off-White. It's never that different, because a lot of people is gonna have it when it comes out and releases. Now, putting on the clothes to be different, okay? I always say this, and this is my motto: I don't know if I need to get this tattooed or something. But you always don't have to match when putting on clothing. Coordinate. And I'm just gonna speed it up and just summarize. You don't always have to match. You can match. Matching is the normal thing to do, but coordination is the key to fashion. It really is. Now, if you're thinking like, okay, this is kind of too off. If you're thinking of coordination instead of matching, and you're like, okay, I don't know if this goes together. Always, this is what I always did, okay? Always look in the mirror, try it on, and if it does not look right, try something else. Now, I don't know if people went this hard, and I think this is the reason why I was so different than everybody in high school, and still to this day, is because every time, before I go out anywhere, before, like the night before I'm getting ready for school or whatever, I think about an outfit that I'm gonna put on, and I try it on, and if it doesn't look right, I'll take off some pieces, I'll fix it. But I always look in the mirror and check myself before I go to school or I go to work, wherever, if I go out. Some people don't care that much, but that is really what made me different every single day. I have different clothing on every day.
Yo, so I was editing a video, and I'm like, yo, what? Everybody looks in the mirror. You know, most people look in the mirror before they go out. Come on now. Duh. But what I was trying to say was what made me different was that I would spend most of my time, like most of my night, picking out an outfit. And I'm not saying do that. Don't do that. I spent like hours picking out an outfit because I like freaking love fashion. That's just who I am. Don't do that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that it helps. And if you don't look in the mirror, then freaking look in the mirror, because it helps.
I got so good at it to the point where I don't have to look in the mirror. I always still look in the mirror, but I got so good at the point where I can just picture stuff in my mind of what will go together, and I just put it on and it looks good. You know what I mean? I don't even have to look in the mirror. But what I'm saying is, think outside the box. Don't think of just simply as to matching, or, you know what I'm saying? But just think about different things. Just think of pieces that you never would think to put together, and put it together and try it on. If it doesn't look right, then take it off. But I'm just saying, think outside the box. Don't always think of, oh, red goes with this and purple goes with this. Think about, okay, how would this yellow look with this turquoise or something? You know what I mean? And then try it on. Take it off if it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? So that's all the advice I have for dressing different in general. Hopefully, I help some people out with dressing different. I can make another video if it didn't make sense, but I think it made sense. Anyways, if you want to see some more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more videos of me, then subscribe, and thank you for watching.